Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my new peeps. I'm Arlene. I am a wardrobe stylist. And in honor of today's video, I am making some coffee because I discovered 3 new coffee spots this last couple of weeks. I'm very excited to share here in Chicago that you guys all need to check out. They are, all 3 of them are all very special in their own ways. I'm a big coffee lover, so I will be frequenting those spots all year long, and I'm excited that I've discovered these 3 new spots, and all 3 are very special in their own ways, aside from their coffee, aside from their yummy coffee. And in the styling section, oh yes, I am going to be styling up my newfound love, my white midi skirt, because this is such a great time to be pulling out them midi skirts, right, for spring and rolling right into the summer. All right, cool. Let's get to it.
Salió el sol y yo quiero comer tu boca de desayuno, un wake and bake y un mañanero pa' que me eleve como el humo. Chori, qué bien te queda ese bikini, bebé. Contigo yo me voy sin Midi. Ae, 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 baby, así es como se hace. Vamos a hacer que esto pase. Ae, 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 baby, así es como me gusta. Te voy a dar lo que tú buscas. ¿Cómo fue? Tú me activas como el café. A ese booty yo le tengo fe. Te llevo pa' Los Roques, Cancún, PR y San Andrés. Qué bien se ve tu cuerpo en la orilla de la playa. Oh, oh. Otra con ese flow, mami, yo no creo que haya. Oh, oh, dale, vente. Contigo es diferente y qué rico se siente. Quiero hacerte mía otra vez allá en la playa. Contigo es diferente y qué rico se siente cuando te quito el top y te toco todo. Ae, 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 baby, así es como se hace. Vamos a hacer que esto pase. Ae, 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 baby, así es como me gusta. Te voy a dar lo que tú buscas. Salió el sol y yo quiero comer tu boca de desayuno, un wake and bake y un mañanero pa' que me eleve como el humo. Baila, nena, que estamos mojadita como una sirena encima de la arena. Brilla tu piel morena. Baila, nena, que estamos mojadita como una sirena de Miami a Cartagena. Mami, yo te quiero de buena. Ae, 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 baby, así es como se hace. Vamos a hacer que esto pase. Ae, 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 baby, así es como me gusta. Te voy a dar lo que tú buscas, lo que tú buscas. ¿Cómo fue? Tú me activas como el café. A ese booty yo le tengo fe. Te llevo pa' Los Roques, Cancún, PR y San Andrés. Qué bien se ve tu cuerpo en la orilla de la playa. Oh, oh.
Hello, welcome to the styling sesh of the video. As you guys may know from my previous videos, I am a big pants girl. Yeah, I love me my pants. And come summer, those turn into shorts or a really easy like pull on little mini skirt. But I'm usually a big pants girl. No, I am a I am a pants girl. But I have been reaching for this big white midi skirt of mine. I picked this number up from Madewell in December. While I was shooting, I was like shopping for a shoot. This, long story short, I picked this awesome little piece up and I have worn it. I wore it through winter, which I loved, and this will be my first spring with this skirt. So I am definitely reaching for this. So I want to just show you how I have been styling this puppy up, if you have something similar to this. And I have also noticed out there on the big World Wide Web that these midi skirts are like really popular out there. And that was another thing that was giving me some spring inspo, because it's new to me and I have it in my wardrobe. So I am going to show you how I do this awesome little white midi skirt. All right, let's go. Okay, y'all, I am gonna actually start with this sweatshirt dress, hoodie dress that I have on right now, right? I'm starting off with this little guy. It's by All Saints. So yeah, we're gonna start with this little number. Fix this camera a little bit, see more of the fit. So yeah, let's start with this guy. And it's spring, it's raining out there, so I'm putting on my hunter boots. And this is going to be fit number 1. It is my All Saints sweatshirt hoodie with my Madewell white midi and some rain boots by Hunter. And let me show you my accessories. So I've got my vintage turquoise jewelry on and my link ring and this knot ring. And I have my one earring on. This one is also resale that I picked up at Broadway Antiques. And this look number 1. And then I would just throw on my little Rains. This is a Rains raincoat. Okay. Look 1. Look 1. Okay, y'all. Look 2 is another sweatshirt. This is like one of my all-time favorite sweatshirts. It was my son's back in the day when we could fit into the same size, but it was, again, donation pile, but no longer. As soon as he hit high school, he was 6 feet tall. I know, but this is one of his old time sweatshirts. It's from Topshop back in the day, and I still have it. It's very near and dear. So I have this sweatshirt and throwing on my Notify blazer. And I love spring because then I bust out my blazers that I really never wear, and I wear them as jackets. So there's that. And I'm throwing on my track socks. Track sock number 1, track sock number 2. And I'm gonna bust out my slides. I know, because again, it's spring. I'm aching to wear things that I haven't worn in a while. So with this guy, I might even give this one a little turn just to show my sock off a little more. And yeah, there you have it. I have my, see how fun? I love a good track sock. And we get to show a different little accessory off because it's spring. And yeah, this guy, I actually have already worn this puppy out because I just thought it was a fun fit. So I ran errands out. We got our, here it is. We got our bikes tuned up for the season. So I wore it there. And yeah, this is such a fun fit for me. I'm definitely going to keep wearing this one throughout the spring. And I have links for all of these looks in my Shop My page. But yeah, even the track socks, because that's what this fit actually is all about, are my track socks and my slides. All right, next fit. My next fit is a dress over this midi skirt. And this is actually one day last week. I ran errands with my blazer and my sweatshirt. And in the later afternoon, I went to the museum with my girlfriend and my daughter, and so I threw this dress on and I switched it up. I kept the same sock and slide combo, and I just switched up my blazer and my sweatshirt, threw on this funky little fanny pack dress, and then we headed off to the Frida exhibit at the Art Institute. So yeah, I love busting out like an unusual piece or more of an avant-garde piece when I'm headed to the museum. The museum is a great place, is a great safe space to bust out those fun avant-garde pieces. Like, yeah. So that's this guy. All right, next fit. This is my, I know you guys know this is my ultimate favorite little camp shirt. It's a men's black and white checked camp shirt. It's a little oversized. It's a men's size medium. I'm going to cuff the sleeve. I am headed to New Orleans in a few weeks, and this shirt will definitely be packed along with this skirt. Most likely I will have this fit on, but I will I think I'll just leave it, you know, I'll leave it like that. And this is a nice, easy go-to. You know, with these socks off, put these little furry numbers on. I love the balance of this Mari Giudicelli little fur mule with it. You know, it's a little masculine, and this shoe is a little more feminine feel to it. So yeah, there's that. And if it's a little on the chillier side, so this is a good like upper 60s, lower 70s fit for spring. But if you're a little chilled, I would just again do a light layer and add this black camp shirt with it. Yeah, just like that. It makes it into just a cute little layer piece. And I still would keep these same accessories on. My Turk jewelry with it. And my silver for one earring. But yeah, there's that. Since this fit has no pockets, I mean, it has one little interior pocket, I would reach for one of my totes. I'm a tote girl. I have, you know, my designer pieces, but I just love a fun tote. And I have a number from concerts. I don't pick up the concert tees, I pick up the concert totes. And I love this one. I just, you know, it just is a fun personality piece. And if not that, I also love this structural piece, this cute little round crossbody by Want Essentials. I believe they're out of Toronto. But yeah, I love this little guy because of the shape, right? So, all right, very cool. Next fit. Okay, and the next guy is a white graphic tee. I'm gonna tuck her in. I love tees, especially graphic tees. They're fun, they add so much interest to a look. I mean, can you imagine if this was just a straight up white t-shirt? I would give, it's my styling hack. I really love like cuffing up a sleeve. Here we go. And yeah, here is just a basic like white on white. So fun, so cute, very fresh looking, very crisp looking, right? But it's spring. So I would, if you need a light layer, here's a striped little cardi, and you know what's great about an all white fit? That cardi layer could be any color, like any color at all, because it would just be a nice little, it's just a nice little pop, a little unexpectedness. If you do like a stripe number or a totally different color, and if you need a light layer, I like it. When I'm cold, it's usually just around, if my neck is covered or my neck is warm, then I'm good to go. Then I would just add it, like wear it as a scarf. So I would just wrap it around my neck like it's a scarf. I love the European way, which is just crossed over like this. I remember the first time I saw this back in the 90s in Europe, in France in the 90s. Was it? Yeah. And I thought, that is so crazy, unusual looking. Why would they wear it like that? Because it's fun and it's different. And you know what? It's still the way they do this in Europe, right? They just do the cross, which I love. I also love it around the waist, but I always do this. I give it just a tuck over. And then I would do it off to the side, more of an asymmetrical or slouchy, asymmetrical like that. And if you really need a layer of warmth, because that's just how spring is, right? I would throw the cardi on. Just throw it on. Here we go. And just like the white, or not, just like the full little midi skirt, cardis are having a little moment of their own too, little shrunken cardis. So I would just give it I just kind of like it like that. I like a little bit of the graphic showing. I like that it looks like it's just about to bust open. Or maybe a couple, but leave the bottom unbuttoned. That's how I've noticed. Like everyone's wearing them unbuttoned at the bottom, just buttoned on the top. But cardis are a thing. So yeah, here is some white sneakers with it. All right, cool. And for my minimalist peeps, I have just this awesome all cotton rag and bone navy blue button up, and I just have it buttoned just a few buttons. Minimalist, but still very impactful, very powerful of a fit. And this guy, I might go for these black little clog number by Rachel Comey. And I love this idea because I love black and navy together. So I think I'm gonna do these guys. I love just the basicness of this fit, right? Basic in colors, you've got navy, white, and black. It's strong in shape. It's got this full skirt. It's got this pointy little toe for your shoe. And I love that it's buttoned all the way up. It's just statement making in a very, very subtle, you know, down low type of way. And for accessories, I would just probably go with this simple, longer chain. Tuck it in a little. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I would do. And you know what would be great too with this is a black sheer tight or a black sheer knee high. Because again, it's about the blocks of color. So I would have navy on top, white in the middle, and then black on the bottom. And again, that color combination of navy and black. What do they say? Yeah, chef's kiss. That's a wrap on this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. If you liked this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And all the links are down below. See you next time.